Howdy, folks, and welcome to episode 119. 1 month to go. And
For what?
title says it all. We've got 1 month to go until the end of the Not Jay Painting Challenge.
I've
And
already won.
I know.
Why are we even continuing with this?
You said you were gonna you said you were gonna paint one, right?
And I painted about 30.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, I guess that makes you the winner.
I'll take my t-shirt, size extra large, please.
There you go. Hold on 1 second. I got to answer my brother here.
Richard, Chuck, Chris. Good evening. And the rest of you out there, good evening. Cindy, good evening. I can't see the chat. Who's on
Yeah,
there.
well, we've got so far we got Walkabout Games came in early at 7:16. Chris Long says, "Hurry up, I want to paint." Charles came in about 15 minutes later. Says, "I finished a P51 Sans instructions. Instruction in some parts. So well, what's next?" Cindy Diaz says, "Hello, guys. Hello, Cindy." I responded with, "Howdy, folks. Good to see you." Chris Long, Charles, Cindy, welcome. Richard Keenan, about 10 minutes before we started, hello. 2 minutes after that, Eric C. says, "Hello, all." And Jeffrey Edwards comes in with, "Evening, guys." And we got the meandering Mike meandering on in here with a "Greetings, everyone." We will have a McMurray eventually. He says he'll be here. So we'll
Mike join us.
We'll see him. What's that?
I think you should have Mike join us.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send Mike an invite. I sent the invite over to Reese also. He may still be. I don't know if he's still dealing with the turkeys or what, but and because I can only do so many things at a time, we do have Mr. McMurray. Welcome,
What's up?
sir. How you doing?
Oh, another day. Home day in paradise.
Outstanding. So, what I wanted to do, since we're basically 30 days away from the end of the challenge, I kind of wanted to come in and touch base and see how everybody's doing. We've discussed that Jeff has already won because, he said he wanted to paint one and he's painted like 30. So, good on him. How you doing?
I am well. The painting has been more varied than I anticipated. As those of you who are paying attention the first chunk of the year know, I painted, I don't remember how many, a couple hundred 28 mil miniatures.
Yeah.
As well as a bunch of, I say large scale, but 1 to 1200 and 1 to 600 scale ships. A lot of those, both of those scales.
Sure.
But so then at the start of the challenge, I painted a bunch of 28 mil. I think, what was it that first day? 50 or something?
Yeah.
And then I did all that basing. And then we've just been kind of doing offshoots and random stuff. As well as some stuff that's not super duper easy to score, but such is life. So it's kind of going every which way, and now I think I'm just gonna get back to concentrating on finishing up what I've got started.
Right.
You know what I mean? What I've got on sticks, that kind of thing. So yeah, that should be a good time. I just last Saturday, when you were busy playing with Jay and Eric and Mike and all those guys, and noticeably not Joel, loser. Anyways, I don't even know if Joel watches this, but I got a package in the mail with Old Glory stuff in it. For more of the 15 millimeter ACW stuff, which is always good.
Yeah.
Another box of 15 millimeter ECW or the stuff you had the other night?
No, it's the same stuff.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, same stuff. Yeah. So we actually, I take that back. We unboxed that on Jeff's channel.
Oh yeah, that was that little kick show we did the other night.
Yeah, we unboxed it on Jeff's channel, and then on Brian's channel, immediately afterwards, we were kind of just farting around. So I got some boats, Chris, as well as just some. I was about to say generic, but it's anything but generic. Some rather unique 15 millimeter infantry and cavalry, which is nice. But yeah, so doing that, I'm going to have a big push. I think I'm still going to try and do. Oh, geez, what do you call it? I think I'm still going to try and do some sort of pirate game for March to Victory. God damn it. Battles and Brews. My apologies. Battles and Brews. But that probably means I'm going to have a big push of 28 millimeter pirate stuff. So I don't know how you're going to want to score 28 millimeter ships, but some of these are on the larger side.
Right.
But yeah, so that's probably what we're looking at over the next month. I'm about to, at some point in time, there's going to be another massive amount of points scored in 24 hours when I base, 130 pirates or something, but whatever. But yeah, so that'll be pretty outstanding. So I also need to do terrain for that. So yeah, that's what's currently on the docket, so to speak. Very cool. As usual,
I've been jacking around with this USS Texas with the brass.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the dick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've only done photo etch twice, and I was not a fan of it the first time. And the second time, sealed that in.
Well, I've already mucked up the yard arm on the foremast. So,
Yeah.
Oh well. I got it straightened out to where it looks semi-decent, but it is by no means in good condition.
Well, Texas saw some action.
Yeah, exactly.
And so did yours.
Yep. So, but we're getting there. It's starting to. I don't have it all glued down yet, but it is starting to look like a ship.
Nice.
Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow, a lot of detail on that boat.
Yeah, you should have bacon yourself, Chris.
Oh, believe me, working with this thing, I'm embiggened enough. Hey,
make your screen larger.
So I don't, like I said, I don't have it glued down. Like the superstructure isn't completely glued down, and the turrets aren't glued down. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now.
That's badass, man. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
God, man, there's something about a Q turret,
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm working on right now is the Q turret with the photo etch.
Is there a catapult on top of that Q turret, I would assume?
Yes, there is.
Is that what the main photo etch is?
That and the arms for the
rangefinders?
No, the cranes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, they don't have the 3-inch gun mounts on top, unfortunately.
I know. I figured they didn't, but that's all. You gotta ask.
Boo.
You gotta ask. Well, at the same time, again, I think we talked about this the last time I came up. Like, that would suck, man. That's got to be the least serviceable 3-inch gun mount about ever. Not ever, but probably pretty close.
It's up there. It's up there.
Looking at it, you could tell the planner was like, yeah, we could totally fit a 3-inch gun up there. And they're like, well, like the fighting position, though, well, maybe not. Like, how much do you really have to shoot? It's like the U.S. Navy thought that, anti-aircraft fire with a 3-inch gun was going to be some sort of Scaramanga third nippled man thing where they just shot once or twice and the plane went down.
Right.
But it's okay. You said it did have just shy of 8 million 40mm tubs, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got that going for us, which is nice.
Yeah, it ain't much, but that's work.
Yeah, it's but it's going along. It's going along nicely. Wardrobe says, "What's up, yo? Yo yourself, sir."
Say hello to your son.
Yep.
Enjoy the company of your son while he's in town.
Right.
We'll be here.
Greg from Gamers with Coffees. Evening, gentlemen.
Greg, what's up, man? How was your live play?
Yeah, how'd that go?
They just had a zombie live play like Monday, didn't they?
I think it was Monday, yeah. And he says, "It looks good, Chris," referring to my ship. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Richard Keenan says, "I've got 59 figures finished and another 80 with at least a primer coat on them. Everything I've done so far has been 28mm, so I've at least reached my target goal." Outstanding. And that's the real purpose, is to just, get stuff, get color onto miniatures, right? Now, I have not got as much paint onto miniatures as I would have liked to. But you know what?
Got another month, man.
Yeah, I got another month. Now, in that month, I got to figure out how to play Con Sonar, which looks like it's going to be pretty easy because I am taking that to March to Victory. Jesus, now you got me doing it.
Yeah,
Battles
I know.
and Brews. I'm going to be taking it to Battles and Brews, and I'm going to be taking it to J3 the following weekend.
If you have this weekend off, go on down to Daikon. Ray Runge is running it. I'm sure he'd be delighted to share the secrets of running convention games. He's pretty outstanding with that.
Yeah. Well, this weekend is actually birthday weekend. My birthday weekend.
There you go.
Meaning that tomorrow is actually my birthday, so we're celebrating this weekend. So Sunday, I think Jay's wanting to get together and play some Fistful of Blood Galactic Heroes. And I think either Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning, Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning, we're going to go up to Lake Pittsfield, where they're going to have a Civil War camp set up.
Nice.
So, and there is the Meandering One.
Hey.
Set up.
Nice.
So.
And there is
the Meandering One.
Hey. Nice.
Little echo of, I had it on my phone, and
There you go. No worries.
That's all
no
good.
worries at all.
That was pretty quick. Usually takes us a couple minutes of wah 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 wah.
Right.
Trying to figure it out.
Greg says it went good. Glad. I'm super happy to hear that. And then Charles, I was not comfortable committing to a number. Who knew I'd have 84 done plus 19 more primed and being assembled and painted. Outstanding, Charles.
Exactly.
Damn, dude. You are a beast.
Charles,
A
I'm playing out,
beast.
man.
And the stuff looks good, man. I mean, I dig it. I dig it a lot. So what have you been up to, Mr. Mike?
I have not painted anything since last time.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But in total, what would you say your count is?
0 finished, and 3/4 of them started.
That's
All
what's
right.
up, my dude.
Hey,
You finish, you don't start.
exactly.
That's what's up.
And if I remember correctly, you hadn't been doing any painting at all for umpteen years, right?
Yes, team. That's a very exact figure.
Many.
So
Sometime in the 90s. I do not remember when it was the last.
Oh,
time
that's
I-
many.
yeah. So I mean, I mean, as long as it is something that you are wanting or have been wanting to do, and this gave you the impetus to do it, then it's doing what I intended, which is, as I said many times before, just getting that less gray, whether it be gray plastic or gray metal, and more color. Greg says, impressive, Charles and Richard. Yes, quite impressive. I am far from that. Somebody's got some zombies.
School's out forever.
There you go. What's up?
Now those are
Finally.
those the 20 millimeter zombies? Or those?
They're tiny-ish.
Yeah.
I think they are about that size.
Yeah, because if I remember
But
correctly,
You get a ton of them.
that's actually from a game that came out in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yep. I think I think like 1999 or something was the first edition of it, and then all throughout they've been doing it for like 20 years. They keep
Right.
putting out little expansions and stuff, and they've got zombies and skeletons. So like they had the medieval, spelled mid-evil.
Right.
They had 100 skeletons in it. Death Incorporated. Oh, I love braids. Yes.
There you go. Yeah, see, I've never been a huge zombie guy. Don't get me wrong. I love playing Zombicide with Warmut and Greg. It's a lot of fun, but I'm not going to be going out and buying zombie stuff. Now, that being said, if I could find, something my brother and I have talked about doing is doing a miniatures version of the zombie level of what video game is that? I think it was on the Xbox 360. It's World War II. There was, and it had Nazi zombies in it.
Oh, it's one of the Call of Duty games.
Yeah, Call of one of the Call of Duties. They're the zombie level is you're in a house, and off in the distance you see a crashed B-17. Well, he has a 1/100 scale B-17 model.
Jesus, that's got to be colossal.
It's not that big. I mean, it's only 15 millimeter.
Yeah, but it's a friggin' B-17.
Yeah. Anyway, it's that gave us the impetus to do a 15 millimeter zombie level in miniature. Because you can look at the map. You can bring up the map on the TV screen that you're fighting in. And it's just something. One of those things that, hey, wouldn't this be cool if type things? Not ever really doing anything with it. So, Charles says 40 plus or minus 43 rats were kind of simple. Paint, base, paint, vermin. Hey, you know what? Rats be rats, man.
It sounds like 43 miniatures. That you got
Exactly. It's like Mike's 27 bug lumps or whatever those things were. What were those things?
Scourge rats. 24 scourge rats.
No. Like not scarabs.
There were six flesh mites.
The flesh mites. There you go. Yeah.
For those.
I would suspect those are pretty easy to paint up. I mean,
They were, except I had to like retouch up and change some stuff because of like color combos not working right, and they actually have a bottom to them. They come with the base, but they've got a nice underside, so I decided not to put them on the bases. So like you could actually maybe like flip them over in the middle of combat, and you could actually see the bottom underneath of them.
There you go.
Painted the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And I need to touch up the lavender kind of worked for the eyes, but not as well as I thought. So I need to touch that up some more. So they're close.
And Murray, as always, you're just like all over the map, right?
For stuff that I've been working on.
Yeah.
No, like I said, it's been. I think
I mean, yeah,
I
lots of pirates, but
I could probably narrow it down to three projects total for the last couple months, being Thomas Foss's Rabbits and the Village,
yeah.
15 millimeter ACW, which we kind of been talking about, and then the pirate stuff, which honestly, the new construction and new hobby type stuff other than basing has really only taken a jump since I wound up with all this Blood and Plunder stuff supremely discounted at Miniature Market. So, like, on one hand, yes, and then on the other hand, it's I've been working a ton. So the 50-something, 60 hours a week at work is taking a big chunk out of the hobby time. But other than that, it's still maintaining. We're doing stuff. We're not necessarily skipping around as much as we sometimes do. But yeah, I'm actually putting together the first of those Blood and Plunder ships. I'm starting to clip that out right now because it occurred to me, hey, I should probably have at least one more model or ship.
Right.
Add a little bit of variety. Granted, there's 3 of these things, so the nice thing is you can get 2 rigs out of them. You can get a Belandra rig or a Bermuda rig, which is kind of nice. So that means that 3 models will have 2 different rigs to them. But yeah,
That's good. So Chris Long is with us. Howdy, Chris.
hey.
And Charles said, Hex,
Yes,
did
sir.
you know Avalon Hill made a GCACW Standard Series Rules Update Kit in 1999?
Oh.
Well, I mean, they started the game, but I mean, Avalon Hill's the one that created the series initially.
Yeah.
But Chuck's got to be talking about something off the wall that I don't know about.
Jet, that's got to be the least excited I've ever heard you about GCACW.
Yeah, that's because I'm playing Napoleon right now.
Yeah, he didn't you hear he sold all 347,000 ACW counters he has. He's going strictly 15 millimeter miniatures and Napoleonics.
Lock and load Bataille.
Yeah. Well, actually, this is a SPI Quattro Bra.
Oh, it is? Okay, my bad. I thought.
I only know that because he told me. It's not like I can look at that shit and tell you based off of fucking counters and maps.
That's fair. I thought you were playing Ney versus Wellington.
Yeah, that's the name of that title.
Oh, okay. There you go.
It was in the Strategy and Tactics magazine.
Okay, there we
The
go.
other one is Wellington versus Napoleon.
Around issue 78?
79.
79. I was close.
Yeah, damn, Mike.
I don't have them all memorized, but I got approximations in my head.
I need a better copy of the rules for this because the one out of the SPI archives is terrible.
Huh?
It was
I
terrible.
lost my original one.
Was it like a scan and not like a nice PDF or?
No, and it was okay that they shrunk it a little bit because I could expand it, but there's a couple pages where they got the text is all blurred up, and it happens to be right in the middle of how to do a cavalry charge procedure.
Oh well, bummer.
Oh well, you just don't do those then.
I
I think
set up right here.
I
think when
think
you're
I
the
know where
first-
I have my copy, so I could try to scan that for you.
Well, if you could pull it off, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll try to get that to you to tomorrow, maybe.
So that take your time.
I think the biggest thing, Jeff, is when you see the square,
You're
the
supposed to
guys
break
in the
off.
square, those are the guys who are expecting a cavalry charge, so you shouldn't be impolite, and you should probably charge them.
Yeah.
Well, there's a rule in this game here that when you initiate a charge and the cavalry unit that is charging passes its morale check, whether it charges into somebody or not, it still has to charge 3 hexes forward. So it's kind of like free movement. But these guys here in the charge zone, those are skirmishers in swamp. Horses can't go into the swamps. So this is more of a charge to maneuver.
I gotcha.
There's not a whole lot of cavalry in this scenario. So.
I'm about to say, do you have to worry about your horses being blown or anything?
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't. No, I mean everything's worked off of disordered and routed in this thing.
Okay.
Over there, the lock and load one, you have spent.
Yeah.
Cavalry charges, they get 2 spent markers put on them, so it takes them at least 2 turns to recover, so they can charge again.
Okay, there you are. Yeah.
This one here, I haven't gotten to that point yet. So
Charles says he found it in his copy of A.H. Stonewall Jackson's Way.
which I had
Huh.
2 copies of that
Of course you do.
because Todd sent the one back. Oh no, that was I finally got all my lock and load stuff on one shelf.
There you go.
Nice.
Where did I put that game? I don't know.
I'm still waiting as patiently as possible for Fire and Fury. Or not Fire and Fury.
Yeah, I'm
Blood
wondering
and Fury.
if David and the boys are gonna pass that one on to us. I gotta pee. I'll bring it back.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I wonder if
So-
Jeff is forgetting the copy of Stonewall Jackson's Way. He has it in the bedroom.
Right. So, I'm thinking. I'm looking and seeing if I've got anything newly painted, and I'm not seeing anything that I have painted that I haven't shown y'all yet.
I'm about to say you've been just grinding away on Texas. To be honest with you, every time I'm on here, you're
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm enjoying it. It is has been frustrating at times, but I have been enjoying it. So, I might end up getting myself a HMS Nelson to go with her.
dude. Again, I have a hood in that scale because I wanted to have an E-class destroyer and I think they were trumpeter models, but the E-class destroyer was like $30, and then the hood with an E-class destroyer was like $35.
So buy the E-class destroyer and get a hood for $5.
Well, yes, that's how I have a hood.
Yeah.
But now I feel like a dick if I just grab, Nelson as well. It's like, well, now I have 2 British battleships. The Germans have, 4 Z-class destroyers and a light cruiser, and then the Japanese are just turd, but that's okay. You don't need Japanese stuff. And then the British have all that stuff. A light cruiser, a couple O-class and a J, a couple of E-class, yeah. But that's Royal Navy for you, right? I don't know.
Yeah, all right. And then of course, I need to figure out. So, do I go with circular base, or do I go with?
I got a
Or
question.
do I go with rectangular base or square base for my?
I got a question for Mandarin Mike or Chuck.
Think tight. Let Chris finish his question about his bases.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Base.
Whoa,
Mutt.
What's up, fools?
How you doing, sir?
Doing fine. I just got back from the finance guru, so that was fun.
All right.
And he confirmed the correct option is to send your money to McMurray.
Say that again.
Sounds like a no.
Yeah.
No,
So
it sounds like a hell no.
Yeah.
No, I'm still in a quandary as to whether I go with a circular bases or if I go with square/rectangular bases for my 3mm project.
So again, I like it. I mean, at that scale, you're probably not going to be worrying about facing, right?
Not really.
Like that would be pretty absurd. And I like circular bases when I'm not worried about facing, because at that scale, you're also looking at, well, you're looking at 1-to-1, but aren't you multi-basing the figures?
Yeah, I've decided to multi-base because there's just
It would be ridiculous not to.
yeah, because I'll be spending if I individually based, I'd be spending 9 to 10 times more just in washers than I would be in resin for the prints.
Exactly. And that would be ridiculous.
Right.
So, I mean, especially with multi-basing, you're not worried about facing. I'm always it's slightly less efficient when it comes to getting all your crap into a square box, but round bases just look so much better,
Yeah.
or at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm going to go with 40mm round for a platoon, and then probably a 30mm round for HQs, maybe. Or just say to hell with it and do 40mm, do everything at 40mm. I don't know.
Remember that time I was really, really optimistic about getting these Blood and Plunder ship holes together?
Not so much.
Yeah, turns out I'm an idiot. This is frustrating.
It happens. So, Mutt,
what?
how many miniatures do you have finished since we
Well,
started April 1st?
I reached my goal, so I got 250 points, whatever. So there's definitely 250 minis.
Outstanding.
My man, look at this guy.
Now, how many of
machine.
those were already painted and you just needed to get some basing on them?
Oh crap, that's right. Probably 64 of them or something.
Oh, hey, that's 64 more that's completed.
Yeah. Now I never did do the base work really on the first edition, but I'm not going to do that. Obviously, I slowed down for obvious reasons, but
Well, yeah.
hopefully I'll pick it up in the last month here and see what happens. But it seems like every time there's some kind of paint challenge or whatever, something I get all gung ho. Yeah, life happens.
And then life happens.
Yep. So,
Yeah, we're always having heart attacks and stuff.
yeah.
Right.
So
The Civil War challenge nearly killed you. Like, we can't have a hex encounter challenge with you because that's
no,
That-
that's
that's
taboo.
That's immediate death.
That's freaking blasphemy, is what that is, man. Screw that.
I can always send you Medwar Sicily back.
Nope.
I'm
You
just
know what?
kidding.
You can. I'll play it.
I wouldn't do that to you. No, I don't want you playing that game.
Yeah.
We should introduce Brian to Strike Force 1. It has 10 counters.
That's 10 pieces of cardboard.
I remember that game.
In high
Play a
school,
postcard game, Brian. Play a postcard game. You should send that Mid-War Sicily to Greg from Gamers with Coffee.
I like Greg.
Don't want to kill him, huh? So,
That came out really rude, and I apologize.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. A lot
hey, it's
better.
Mark Kansas.
Holy turkeys! What's up, buddy?
Not much. Just sat down.
Hey, I'm glad you're here.
Okay.
I'm going to send this to you.
Oh, you better not.
Gobble gobble.
I don't have a yard to put it in.
I have no idea where we came up with it, but it's been sitting in my kitchen like for the last, I don't know, 8 months.
That's great.
Yeah, when is Reese's birthday? You can send it to him then.
Oh, I kid. I would not do that to you.
More like
I
you
would
would
not
do it
do
to
it.
my wife.
I was about to say we should figure out when his wife's birthday is, because then if we send it, then he can't throw it away.
Right? Right?
It's a birthday present for his wife. Then he's screwed. He's got to
Oh.
keep it.
You know me too well.
That happens, man.
Oh crap! I missed a Todd sighting in the chat. Oh,
He'll be back, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, he's cooking and spending time with the son who's about to go to California.
Hanging out with the boy.
What are
Yeah.
we talking about tonight?
Well,
Painting challenge updates. Although you have a different update, don't you, Mr. Reese?
Maybe. I may or may not have gotten my channel finally live.
What?
Bum, bum.
News flash.
Yeah, he's got his channel.
Is there a channel called Reese's Pieces?
No,
No, that's what he calls his turds.
Oh,
Or his OnlyFans.
bum.
Hey,
Yeah, the members only has exclusive access to Reese's Pieces.
Newsflash, it's just recipes on how to use peanut butter and chocolate together.
You have a dog?
Hey,
Chocolate's not going to go well with that.
I'm about to say, I'm sitting here. That could go so many different places.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jeff, calm down. Everybody relax. Take deep breaths.
I've completely reorganized my hobby space, so I don't have a painting station right now. So I'm sorry I'm not working.
Hey, I was doing that too. That's why I've been doing moving boxes around.
So
Do McMurray, do we need to teach everybody how to eat jelly donuts again?
No, we're not doing that.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut
Anytime we're at March to Victory or
Ooh.
Wiley Weekend or anything like that, you guys can ask me how to eat jelly donuts. Until then, you can all kick rocks.
Right.
I believe I have heard.
Mikey just got himself a big old set of paints.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Ooh,
Mikey
baby.
broke down.
Gonna unbox it tonight. Film that.
Can we get a sneak peek? What is it, Mike? Or were you just holding it up?
Yeah. Geez.
My bad.
It is
Complete
Speed
set.
Paint Complete Set. Hold on, sir. Hold on.
Oh, baby.
There you go.
Why, how many is in that?
Wow.
That's the
There are
300.
79 unique colors, 10 speed paint metallics, and 1 large jar of speed paint medium.
Always.
2.0.
Speed paint metallics. That's fancy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
new. That's a new thing completely. The speed paint.
Isn't
metallic.
the 2.0 like completely reformulated and supposed to be so much better?
They're
Yeah.
supposed to dry faster, which some people got used to using the reactivation to do some special blending. So that's not going to work as well with these. So there's a reason to keep old and new ones around.
I like those old. I like the 1.0s, but I got my 2.0s too. So
Told my cuss. Hey, what's up? Say it. Say on you.
What?
Right.
Everybody. Go now. Go fast.
What?
Subscribe.
What?
Yeah. Reese's channel.
He's got 2 subscribers. I'm 1.
Oh crap! I didn't have a chance. I was taking off to. Well, let's get over there.
I've had one subscriber for months, and I have no idea who they are.
People
Hey,
do
You
that
got
at
2
random
now.
times.
You got 2 now because I just subscribed.
Shrink, meander.
Yeah. You don't want me.
There you go. Oh, man, okay.
Now I have no idea how frequent I will post,
Doesn't
but
matter.
I will keep you updated on this campaign,
There, subscribe.
and I intend to play it out to the finish. So it may be a year, maybe 2 years, but we'll get it done. So
We got you up to 5 subscribers now.
If you
Wow.
haven't subscribed yet, go to his video and then subscribe, and then he'll feel better when he looks at the analytics for that video.
Right.
Oh,
You pretend that I know what analytics are and how to read them.
we'll figure that all out. It'll come in time.
So,
Hey, you need to get a logo, man.
I'm working on it. I'm working.
Hey, you need this, you need that. Anyway.
Yeah, you need a highly professional mini warm-up logo.
Ah. My logo's not that great.
I made my own thumbnail,
There you go.
I see that.
so there's that. It's not very good, but it's
Hey,
mine.
you're one up on most of my videos.
Nothing wrong with that. So I just got tired of staring at the map in my hands, and I was like, I can change that. So
I got first comment.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Charles, buy the paint, man.
People are slow.
Don't listen to him. Don't
paint.
don't do it, Chuck.
You get ACW anytime. It's everywhere.
So it's paint.
It's everywhere. So buy both. Ah.
Let's be honest, you probably need boats, Charles.
Well, yeah, but Charles has been painting up like a lot of minis. So if you got him speed paint, just think what his output would be then.
Yeah, that's why we're encouraging him to do something else, because otherwise we're all going to look like chumps.
Yeah.
So we've got you 7 subscribers and 3 thumbs up.
Mike, I hate to tell you this, but I think Chris beat you on the first comment. No, we didn't. I read that backwards.
Yeah.
Boy, you are a rookie.
I really am. I can't even tell time.
Brian, he has 7 subscribers and like 12 views, buddy. Give him a minute. Jesus.
I think I've got 2 views, but okay.
Well, I was adding 1.
Four
You
views.
just have to refresh the page, and you'll see that there's more views there. We should all set up a playlist that loops, and you just keep watching his channel. Give him more hours of viewing.
No, do that after I get AdSense and just farm the money.
Oh, good luck getting AdSense. That's going to take a while.
I'm not saying I'm ever going to get it. I'm just.
Right.
We'll get
Yeah.
there.
I've
Some year
been
we'll get there.
bouncing between 360 and 363 for the last 4 months. So
If I break 100, I'll be happy.
All you need is like one little viral video, and
I'll go build a
Dude,
ping pong table or
build a
something.
build a ping pong table.
Bro, I'm telling you guys,
Or share some of that turkey footage.
that is the way.
Oh,
That's
that
true.
would
I tell you what, no matter how well that would do on the internet, the fallout at work would be so much worse.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you do a bang up job with short videos on your turkeys.
Bang up, short video. Good one,
Don't
Brian.
do it. Don't do it. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
I get fired
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
fast. And my
Hang
boss
up. That
would
was
get
some
fired.
low hanging fruit there, Mr. Mutt.
the
Yeah,
turkey's
yeah,
privacy is protected. He's signed a non-disclosure agreement. He cannot.
I'm not allowed to have recording devices of any kind on the barn floor.
Oh, man. Turkey's
We
full
got-
video canceled.
You're not supposed to leave it on the floor, doofus. You're supposed to hold it in your hand, Reese. If you leave it on the floor, it's going to cover in turkey poop. It's probably why you're not allowed to do it.
If Cargill sees any of this, man.
Turkey poop would be nasty, dog.
Oh, it is. Well, we use it, and I have used it as fertilizer for years before I went to work in the turkey barns. It is highly costed. So
Mm.
well, let's quit talking about this crappy business and talk about something
Ew.
Zane got him.
So,
Well, thank you guys. I didn't mean to put a gold rush on my channel or anything.
no,
but,
dude.
We're all here to help each other out.
I like number 100.
Okay, I'll text you when I hit 99, and you can just hit that button.
No, I'm all about spreading the wealth here.
So I hope to put. I haven't decided if it's going to be British pairs or American pairs, but I hope to put one of my para combat videos up on the night of the 5th, 6th, just for the sake of doing it. and that has, I mean, obviously it's significance because it'd be 79 years. But I'm not going to do okay. Then on the 6th of June, my Rangers land. I'm not doing that. I just have a goal of first combat video up by the 9th, 5th, 6th.
There you go.
Hopefully-
I would like to have my USS Texas done by the time that she did her gangster lean, but that's not going to happen.
I wish you'd get it done by the time it becomes a state.
Shut up.
Shh.
Oh man! But before you took your break and started working on your campaign, how many miniatures did you get done?
I'm not sure how many miniatures, but I was at 203 points.
203.
Mhm.
Cool.
Damn impressive, my dude.
And I have more points than that finished. I'm just trying to finish the stuff that goes with them and then log them together. But I got 203 points logged. If I
All
remember.
right. Outstanding.
And I'm going to paint some more. I needed to take a break to get my camera set up and my table reset.
Yeah.
Um,
It looks good. Very clear.
audio is kind of rough, but
That's okay. Are you using audio? What audio off the camera or?
off my gaming headset. I'm just wearing my headset while I record.
Okay.
So I have a mic and a pop filter somewhere. I just couldn't find them when I needed them, and so I will.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Goes up. The problem is I'm going to be filming in 2 different locations because I have my campaign map set up and it's not moving.
Yeah.
It's going to stay there until it's finished, and then I'm going to put a tripod up by the kitchen table and unscrew the webcam from the setup, and then move the whole apparatus into the kitchen and do that when my wife's not home.
Solid call.
Yeah, definitely.
So between dogs and her homework and everything else, I feel like me rolling dice and yelling at a camera in the kitchen would probably not be a wise thing.
Yeah, not conducive to study,
No. So
especially if you get those dogs all riled up.
yeah, that's another thing is I'm worried about how the dogs are going to do while I'm filming. But if we have background noise from the dogs, we have background noise from the dogs. So
It'll sound like the bark of artillery shells.
Yeah,
I'm more worried about the clip of feet in the crate while they're sitting there wagging their tails.
Todd, go subscribe to Reese's channel. Go now. Go fast. Go quick. The link is above in the text here. Go. Where?
Empire.
Yeah. Todd says, "Dang, look at all these amazing guys." Until Mike says, "Where?"
Todd, get on here. I want to see your face. It's been a while.
Well, he's having dinner with the boy who is.
Oh, that's who you're talking about. No. Stay.
Yeah.
Stay put.
I was just about to say you just hung out with Aaron in Europe for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Like he's tired of seeing you. You're tired of seeing him. Take a break. But yeah, you guys encourage the family stuff. That's cool too.
Hey, it's all good. It's all
Jeff,
good.
I know you're with me.
Jeff had a question. We forgot his question.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. I'm sorry, Jeffy.
And now I'm at like 10 views, man. I'm shooting up.
Okay, Jeff, ask away.
Okay, hold on.
I forgot.
Okay, Mike or Chuck, I figure. I don't think anybody else would. I don't know if anybody else is in the gym. Mike, do you have any of the old MMP? Like, I don't even remember what the magazine was called. The Gamer, was it called?
Operations.
Well, no. The one where they used to do like they do their Christmas edition where they would put errata counters to games.
I don't know how they distributed those.
Yeah, because Operation isn't MMP. That's Milton Bradley.
No, not that operation.
But I'm looking for some Christmas counters for Bloody 1/10 that somebody promised them they were going to send them to me. Some guy did, and I never saw his face. I think he deleted all his YouTube and Facebook accounts because he didn't send me those counters.
Huh.
What a dick.
You can find those on eBay occasionally, or go to the Constant Marketplace Facebook group, and you can put out in search of.
Yeah, well, that's how I did it the first time.
And you got a scammer dude. Huh?
I'll send them to you for free. Don't worry about it. I even have pay shipping. I never saw them. Oh well.
Jeff, I hope you'll look for him on Constant Marketplace.
Sure you will, Andrew.
Wait. But you can't.
Yeah.
Todd says Special Operations Christmas Special.
See, look at Todd coming through clutch, even though he's cooking right now.
Yeah, somewhere
Cooking
along
with
the line, they
gas.
changed the name of the magazine that had like an orange cover from Operations, and then they started calling it Special Operations, and it had like black trim.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay, these ships kind of suck to put together, but it's
I hear
working.
that.
It's all right. It's working. I got the 6 whole pieces together.
Let there be light. Oh. Let there be camera.
So, Mutt, have you figured out which game which game you're going to come to?
Which game? Oh, no, I haven't got close to that. We got plenty of time to figure out what games, though. You're talking about KC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at that later. Calm down, chill.
Buddy, you got to let us know because I got to take time off, bud.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not that I'm going to be able to afford to go to the game because I'm not, Todd rich. But
Yeah, we're not rich like you, Warm Up, but we can come out there and like bum around. We'll hang
I'm
around
not-
outside.
I'm not Todd Rich either, man.
Todd wishes he was Warm Up rich, is what I think we're hearing.
Todd says, Jeffy, I have those counters in all capital letters with 4 exclamation points.
Oh, awesome.
He says, Jeffy with an exclamation point, or Jeffy I.
Heffy. Heffy.
Now he's messaging Jeff like I tend to.
Right?
All caps, all excited. Jeffy! Jeffy! Jeffy!
So who's gonna have the next war game up here, man? Come on.
Bro, you want me to run a game? I'll run a Civil War game for you.
Ooh, there you go. See, you just have to ask.
You don't even have to ask. I offer that shit all the time.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick.
Yeah, man. Him too.
What call?
Now I need to find some other games to send to you. What else do you want? What do you want, Jeff?
Who's
Who's
going
sending
to
shit to you?
Todd?
Yeah, Todd. The Todd.
Let's see. I like top shelf games. Top shelf games that are so valuable they're only there for display.
Like your Operation Blau or whatever the hell it is.
Case Blau.
That's
Blau.
it.
Case.
Case
Russia
Blue.
besieged with expansions.
I just routed the whole freaking left side of the British line.
Oops.
Yeah.
So y'all were talking about Vallejo mud.
Vallejo Mud, what about?
Is that going to be in their weathering line? Where would I find that?
Amazon.
Well, obviously Amazon, but I'm talking. Is it under their weathering effects? Is it what's it? What line? Is it?
It depends on which one you're looking for. For your big 54 mil stuff, I'd almost recommend Vallejo thick mud, European mud. It's
Okay.
26.807.
Okay.
And that's
all I need is something to put on bases for trench warfare.
Yeah, that's really good because it's got texture for it too. So especially in the 54 mil, it'll look pretty good.
You said thick mud, which
Yep,
is
European mud.
73.807.
Nope, I was looking at 26.807.
Yeah, I just got
Okay.
the brown earth.
Let me see if I can get 26.807.
Mud.
Now you're is it 26.807 you're looking at? What
That's what I
size?
usually.
What
That's
size?
what I
Bottle,
usually. What's up?
what size bottle is that?
Oh, that might be the difference in the numbers.
That's what I was thinking.
200 milliliters.
Okay, I'm looking at a 40 milliliter bottle. I need something bigger than that.
Yeah, I was about to say the 200 is the one that might last you a little while.
Okay, I'm thinking about picking some of that up.
It's pretty outstanding. But yeah,
yeah, I can get it for like $21. That's not bad.
that isn't too bad. Every now and then I'll catch it on sale, and I usually order one because then I'll
Now,
go
do I
through
need
it.
to paint that at all, or do I just slap it on?
So it is brown, and it's a little different for like the color's slightly varied, but there's more than enough. Excuse me. There's more than enough texture on there that if you want to just like hit it real quick with like a not even necessarily a dry brush, but just running over it,
Okay.
it works super duper well. But there's certainly also enough there that, especially if you're going to add some slight texture or even just some foliage of some sort, it's more than enough.
Okay. I may or may not. So I honestly don't know. So I'll grab it and see how it goes.
Nice.
So.
Scalar Gremlin says, jump on just in time to hear Reese say, quote, I need something bigger than that. Do I paint it or just slap it on?
Wow.
You heard it here first, folks. Reese
Um,
likes to just slap it on.
Hey, let's just say I'm very precise at work, but at home things may be different.
Hmm.
Yikes. So, what you working on there, Mutt?
Sorry. It's just another Zombicide Invader survivor. So
Is it a known character or is just Joe generic?
it's just part of the core set. So yeah, Joe generic, pretty much.
Okay.
It's Cole. His name's Cole. Say hi, Cole. Hi.
Very cool.
So,
And Hexy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How's that charge going?
That charge has not happened over there yet, but the French right in here are collapsing the British line on the left. This game has an interesting disorder and retreat or route rule that if anybody besides you, and SPI was good for this in their tactical black powder type games, where the unit beside you freaks out and runs, you might freak out and run, and then it can be a chain reaction right down the line. And I rolled 3 straight 6s against effectiveness ratings of 3 British battalions. Good battalions, too. So they ran away. Run away! Did you see the size of his teeth?
Oh.
Hey, preference question for y'all.
What's that?
So with my actual tabletop battle videos,
Yeah.
any interest in how I actually generate the battlefield and objectives and things like that, and the tables I roll on, or you just want
Yeah,
to see
that'd be cool.
figures? Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to just see figures and roll dice, or if you want to see the bookwork behind it. So,
Hey man, it's your channel. Do what you love, bro.
well, I'm going to do it no matter what. The problem is,
Well,
am I
then
going to
don't ask. Do it. Oh,
Didn't know if it was worth putting a camera on. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
good. Taking a lot of inspiration from the Joy of Wargaming and some of the stuff he's done with his campaigns, and
yeah, there's nothing wrong with copying or trying to take
Yeah,
something from our channel. There is nothing
John-
wrong with that.
Copy success, dude. Copy
Yeah.
success.
John's a pretty good example to follow.
Yeah. Obviously, don't do what I do because
Oh my gosh, don't do that.
you'll just be sitting at 363 subscribers for fucking 6 months.
yeah, but how many good friends though too?
Well, all Chris needs to do is get some battle reports going on his channel.
I know.
There's different ways to measure success. Reese is very right.
Friends? Yeah, they come.
Somebody told me 2 years ago, when I first heard March to Victory was a thing, that convention was going to lead to me sitting on YouTube on Wednesday night with a bunch of idiots like you guys.
Hey.
He's not wrong.
Hey. Enough.
He speaks the truth.
Yeah. Oh
He's
shit.
not wrong.
But, and I mean no offense by that. I'm just as much an idiot as the rest of
You
you.
guys watched Mo and Gimpy last night. They gave us a big fucking hoo-hoo comment.
Who? What?
Mo and Gimpy,
Oh yeah.
a huge compliment last night.
Correct. Mo is a delightful man.
Okay.
He put it
Oh,
in
okay.
black and white, in blunt terms. He made the statement pretty much that we were this is a fun group to watch, play, or talk about wargaming.
Yeah, America.
Sort of like going to the zoo in the monkey house and sitting there and watching them throw crap at each other.
Yeah, but made
You
out
got
of cardboard.
Hey,
Yeah.
some idiot gave these monkeys a steel football to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Micah says, and I thought I was insufferable.
You are quite sufferable, Mr. Ptolemachus.
Yeah.
I've dealt with worse. A lot worse.
So have we.
Gamers with Coffee just subscribed.
There you go.
Oh, see, dude.
Get it, Craig.
That's coming full circle because I brought those terrain boards to March to Victory, and then they showed up on the Gamers with Coffee channel and went, "Hang on, that's my terrain."
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, you're up to 9 subscribers. You're about to hit double digits, sir.
I can't believe that in the first night.
Hey. I want to make sure everybody knows that as much or as little
That's 10.
content as you put out, as much or as little content as you put out, it's going to be quality.
Yeah.
Tim D, hello.
And it's not going to be clickbait. It's going to be campaign, and it's going to be battle reports. And if for some reason somebody implores to watch me paint, then God help every single one of you, but okay. Yep, just hit double digits.
Yep.
Huzzah. Outstanding.
So
This so much brass bullshit's for the birds.
well, thanks everybody for jumping on there and supporting. That was above and beyond everything I expected. So
Always, dude.
Okay, here we go.
oh, there's Richard Cann. Been watching his Discord updates.
Dude, prodigious, man.
Who?
I mean, just a log of daily putting paint on plastic. I mean, you can't. He's done better than me on that. I'm very sporadic with that, and he's painting
The man is-
plastic every single day.
The man, exactly. The man is the epitome of you can do incredible things if you just do something a little every day.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, I want to get some paper towels out in my current project and some water and my brush cleaner, and I want to paint. So
Does everybody remember when Todd did his little 15 minutes a day thing
Yeah.
and he got just an obnoxious amount painted? That was pretty cool.
Then when he found out the lease was about up, he stopped.
Yeah, the lease ran up on that idea.
Todd has a great program for that stuff.
I'm going to mute myself and turn my camera off, but
I'm glad I had myself muted there, man.
Oh yeah, did you let a big one fly?
Oh, I let the camera drop. Big noise. Hey, does Todd have a YouTube channel?
Wardrobe plays World War II.
Oh, he does. So he does have one. All right.
You're fucking with me, right?
Yes, dude.
Thank God. I was like, Jesus, did Brian just fart in his brain?
Anyways.
I think he had a stroke.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Tim, go sub. Go sub to Reese's channel. Do it. Do it now. Do it. You know you love that Chihuahua video I shared with you, Jeff.
Oh, I did. I thought that was hilarious. Matter of fact, you got to be, we send you a hex encounter game, your heart starts ticking funny. But when you do that shit to me, I pee on myself.
That was an ugly dog, too. Okay.
Okay. I'm slowly getting there with this thing. A pain in the ass.
I can't believe I got a paintbrush out and I'm painting a miniature right now. Jeez.
Yeah, you never do that.
It's been a little bit.
I'm just giving you trouble, buddy.
I don't know. It is frustrating though. I was just like, dude, I remember when we were about ready to start this challenge and I was so freaking gung ho about it, and then
You're still doing awesome.
no, I could have done better.
You hit your goal, dude. You painted 250 miniatures.
It should be at 300 to 400 right now. My goal is to do 500. I didn't want to tell you guys. I wanted to be a surprise. And
Well, I'm proud of you, buddy.
500 what?
minis.
Miniatures.
did I just hear a challenge of 500 points or 500 minis?
Oh my gosh, you're late to the show. Oh.
My stupid self set my challenge at 500 points.
That's right, you did, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, but you hit it.
No, I didn't.
You gotta be getting close though, dude.
Well, that's the thing. I haven't really told anything up since that first day.
Aye. Well, there's your homework for.
You had 175 points the first night though?
280 something.
Yeah, he was halfway there. Yeah, you got it, dude.
There's no way.
Holy shit snacks.
You biffed it.
Shit snacks. There's a new one.
So,
What, you never seen Archer?
I watched maybe one show.
Oh, okay.
Also, I know a critique of my video already.
this
My chair
is what I've been working on.
Oh wow.
What the heck is that?
It's
You
a
know,
catapult.
Texas, BB-35, dog.
What?
It's the catapult on Q-Turk for BB-35.
Okay.
Are you gonna make the plane that goes on it too?
I think Northrop Grumman did that. Actually,
Right
I don't
there.
know who made? Is that a Kingfisher?
Yeah.
I don't know who made the Kingfisher. Actually,
That's a Vought. I've got a picture of one on my wall actually.
Yeah.
there you go.
If I remember, it's the Vought OS2U.
Hang on just
Yeah.
a second. I can confirm. OS2U-1, OSU- yeah, the -1, the -2, and the -3. Yep, got them all.
I like having all this room in all this space now in this room.
With your new shelving setup?
Yeah.
It looks good.
I should probably get on my damn.
So Ashley also GWC Ashley also subbed to Wardrobe Charles and Hex to Hex.
Ooh.
You should have already been
Yeah,
subbed
I saw
to
Ash
Mutt,
the other day.
right?
Yeah, I think she subbed to me already.
I'm
I
gonna,
hope so.
Chris. I'm gonna join on my phone for a second.
All right, you do you,
Telephone.
brother. I'll let you back in.
Don't let her back in. Don't.
Why are you doing that?
I know.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I know. I'm a little hyper now. I don't know why.
You're not supposed to say it.
Did you eat?
What do I want to paint tonight?
Ah, shit.
I do, Todd, but I don't have that strategy booklet that you have.
They have a fabulous Polish dog, though.
Oh, there it is.
And a wonderful Polish dog. It was beautiful. It tastes so good.
They just went bug crazy with anti-aircraft guns on the Texas.
110%.
Well, you get hit with a crazy kamikaze, and then you come back and tell me you'd have enough AA guns on that thing.
Hold on.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if it's what was its refit, Chris? 43, 42?
No, it's
Hold on.
Echo.
How about now?
Echo.
How about now?
there you go. It's anti-aircraft gun refit. I think was. I mean, the big one I think was 43. I think.
Yeah, that's my point. Like that. So that's pre-kamikaze. That's just plain insane numbers of torpedo planes and everything else. Like that's the nutty thing, right? Because that was the part of the issue, right? Is that you want like tracers and stuff. Like that's where 40 millimeter and 20 millimeter fire comes really in handy. Like
Yeah.
20 millimeter fire less so, but you get my point because you're throwing tracers up and everything else, and that's what's really deterring people from coming in. Kamikazes, you got to hit it with something sizable because you have to down the plane. You can't just
Yeah. You
There's-
got to make that shit blow up.
You have to disintegrate it before it hits you.
well, yeah, because there's not the whole point is that they're going to die. So it's not like there's oh man, I need to pull up and get out of here. No, what? No, that's not how any of this works. That defeats the purpose. But yeah, so that's where you then just see sheer amounts of kinetic energy dumped into stuff with just, if you can dump enough 20 millimeter and enough 40 millimeter into a cockpit and fuselage, then eventually you're going to hit enough stuff that there you go. That even if you can't get a direct hit with a 3-inch gun or a 5-inch multi-purpose gun, well, it's okay.
And I think what people fail to realize is just how explosive a pressurized fuel tank actually is.
Correct. That's
Unless it's self-sealing.
Correct, but I don't know if the Japanese had self-sealing fuel tanks at that point.
no, they didn't, and that's why it was a whole lot easier to drop stuff. That's why it would have been a whole lot easier to knock, well, that is why it was easier to get a Zero out of the sky in some cases than an F-6 or any U.S. aircraft at that point. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then that also comes into play when
Right.
all of a sudden you get that lucky hit with a 20 Mike.
However,
American,
even if it is self-sealing and you put too much fuel in it and you hit it with something, it will blow up.
correct. But the bright side
They
is,
learned that. They learned that the hard way. They had to figure out you can only fill it up to about 80% if it's self-sealing.
again, the bright side is the Japanese weren't even hitting that basic, is it self-sealing, yes, no. So, hooray.
Correct. I'm talking about our own boys.
Correct. That's fair.
Give me Biggie for a second, Chris.
All right, hold on. There you go.
So I dumped. Okay, so I'm talking about, my plan is to go two shelves across the whole length of that wall. They're up high against the ceiling. So obviously I had to get all the bookshelves and all the games over there out. So the only bookshelf left in here is that one there. And then what I did was I bought these little 6-inch shelves, and I had to cut one of them down, but I put them here in the closet below the shelf so I could have games stacked there. And then up top, having games stacked. And what I did was I took my other 4 bookshelves.
He was walking to the bathroom. I would have sworn he was going to put him in the shower.
And I brought them in here where I can sleep and protect them every night. So that's what
Or
I-
are they protecting you?
exactly. So that's what I've been doing. I was hoping to do some of this week, but I have not been able to get down to Lowe's. Of course, I don't want to go into town. I had to go in there this morning for blood work, but I hate going into that damn city down there, what we call a city. So, but anyhow, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going back to my other camera. See you, bye.
All right. Tim D just picked up these.
Oh,
A 1/125th scale German U-boat. That's going to sink. It'll sink.
I think you're supposed to have another wall in it, aren't you?
Yeah, that big hole in the side. That's going to cause it to not float. And
I
then
didn't realize that submarines were supposed to float.
yeah,
I mean, neutral buoyancy is still buoyancy.
right. And then Red October submarine, 16.5 inches long.
Yeah.
That's
That one on the bottom looks like that freaking thing from the game U-boat.
Yeah,
Well-
let's just not talk about that.
considering it's a U-boat. I would think that
And the game was a German,
yeah.
I believe.
Game was a what, Jeff?
I think the sub in the game U-boat was a German one.
Yeah, it was a Mark 7, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Just a standard.
You know what would be a fun miniatures game?
What's that?
Having a team of like Royal Commandos or something infiltrate a U-boat and have to get the Enigma off of it before it gets scuttled.
Make it happen.
There you go.
Oh no, not me. Somebody else.
You know what else would be a really cool miniatures game? Napoleonosauruses. Right, Jeff?
Napoleonosaurus. Yeah, I can see that.
As long as they're on the French side.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, Mandarin Mike is halfway there.
Yeah.
Has he got the Saurus or the Napoleon?
He's got the
Put
SARS.
your
buddy.
oscillates on top of those, Mike.
See what?
Those bars.
Look at that. Look at that.
Nice.
He's kicked the shit out of that thing.
Chris Long is having technical difficulties.
Ugh.
We'll kick it back.
Let me look again. Let's see. Oh.
Now I have come in my life.
Sing it, Brian.
Oh, it all to this time. Anyways,
I was enjoying that, buddy. You got a lovely voice.
I'm reading up about. I think she was. Yeah, I think she did her AA refit before D-Day.
Yeah, that would make sense. They wouldn't send especially with all the trouble that the Royal Navy had, they wouldn't have sent a ship to Northwest Europe without an AA refit. Africa maybe, but not not Northwest Europe or the Pacific.
Camera
All right,
Chris.
take care, Greg and Ashley.
Camera Chris.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, you sissies. Why are you leaving our? We never leave your stream.
Hey,
Sissies.
everybody relax, man.
Greg, Ashley, I'm glad you showed up. I appreciate
Goddamn
it.
Iowans.
As do I. I appreciate the subscription there.
Tim D sub.
Appreciate him too.
Just wait.
More airbrushing tomorrow, man. That Chris Long is a painting fool, man. Or Mr. Scala Gremlin, but excuse me. You could do Napoleonosauruses with horse and musket too. Same with silver bayonet in general. Also, you can get a big ass discount with RW McMurray 23.
Hey, has anybody cracked open their copy of Reloaded and read it yet?
Oh crap! I need to download that still.
No, because Mr. Wiley told me in his YouTube video that if I already have the old Reloaded and I have Core, then I don't need to buy a new copy. And I have 2 copies of Core and a PDF copy and a hard copy of Reloaded.
Is there a campaign system in the original Reloaded?
Bro, I don't remember.
I'm going to tell you there's probably not.
Yeah, there is.
Is it the same campaign system?
No.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because that campaign system is sick.
It is. It's outstanding. Is
Which
it
one?
Chris? Is that the OG one with Renown and whatnot in it?
Yeah.
But then it's like he has like a card-based scenario generation thing as well.
Chuck, you live in San Diego. Open a freaking window.
Yeah, Jay's like freakishly good at what he does. Have we seen Steve roll through here yet tonight?
Not tonight.
No.
Not
What a
yet.
goober. Where the hell is that Willerette boy?
Probably figuring out where to have March to Victory next year.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. All right, that's fair. That's Steve. Your absence is excused as long as you're figuring that out. And you're not doing
'cause
silly stuff like
I want a location.
hanging out with your wife and kids and whatnot.
Location.
Well, Chuck, there you go, buddy. You just made your decision on what to spend the money on. Buy a game because you don't have to breathe in glue fumes when you buy a game.
Dude, that's half the fun.
I was about to say. You don't have to clip cardboard with metal models.
Bingo.
What? Okay. I'm still not breathing fumes,
Well, yeah, I know, but you can't.
which now explains a lot to me about your lifestyle.
Yeah, you can't start seeing cool stuff when you're clipping cardboard. Yeah, man.
I saw something the other day I had never seen before.
Jeffy and a Speedo.
Like
A
gladiator
beaver.
movies, Bobby?
A beaver hit on the road
In Arkansas?
in Arkansas,
Damn.
about 500 yards from my house, actually.
Doofus. Did you pick up the goofy little turd and
Well, he was already kind of bloated. Otherwise, I definitely would have skinned him out. But
It's something I've seen more and more of, and I actually saw one over here in Illinois.
I'd like
It's
to see
an armadillo.
oh, we got plenty of those down here. Walkabout R. Crawford 2023 will get you, I think, 20% off if you haven't used that yet.
oh, what the hell, man?
Dude, everybody, you can only use each one once.
Oh,
so,
really?
yeah.
Oh, I
So
didn't
if they've
realize
used
that.
yours and they've used mine, by the way, not JNOTJAY.
Everybody's promoting their own little.
I'm just saying it's a way to show who you're supporting as well as getting a little grip off of what you're buying.
That's true. So support who you should be supporting, McMurray.
Silent majority with the most subscribers, right?
Not these Arkansans. Arkansasians.
Okay, McMurray, I need your expertise.
Oh God,
Uh-oh.
yeah. What's up, buddy?
Commonwealth soldiers in Normandy, netted helmets or clean helmets?
Bro, always netted, dude.
Okay. Now I got to figure out how to paint a netted helmet.
Like a normal helmet, and then you just dry brush and splotches instead of over the entire thing.
Well, I've got the two molds. So I have molds for the clean helmets, and I have molds for the netted helmets with the stuff in it.
Yeah.
And I painted it my normal helmet dark green. And he said I just dry brush tan over it and then paint the camo material.
Couldn't hurt. I mean, my go-to is usually just kind of doing whatever your helmet color is,
Mm-hmm.
and then coming over with a lighter color, just because it's a really easy kind of way to just, okay, there we go. Now we've got
Mud.
our passable what have you on it. It's not a huge deal. It's not
No.
tough. It's
I'm going to do some experimenting and we'll see how it goes.
well, there you go. The other thing you can again keep in mind is that the easiest way to get it done, at least in my experience, is to just paint like that dry brush on in splotches as opposed to trying to do a full huge dry brush,
Yeah.
because that goes a huge way into making it just kind of appear, I don't know, more modeled than it actually is. Like when you pull back from the figure, it looks like there's a bunch of different varieties of leaves on it instead of just
Okay.
one thing.
Well, my problem is some of the materials actually molded onto the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fine.
Todd, I'm sorry. I need to get my cheesecloth out and cut it and tape it and everything else.
Mud.
What?
How's my terrain coming?
Well, it's over here. Hold on, I'm not even on the same screen here.
How's Mount Jeffy?
Mount Jeffy, yes. Very well. I was just checking out I just downloaded the Fistful Lead Reloaded one. It's still the same. It's got the base color on it. Did you guys already see that with the base color on it?
Yeah.
No.
I think we did.
I thought you guys did.
He painted it right in front of us the other night.
You
Yeah.
should show it again.
That brown.
Why? Actually, tomorrow, since I only got one job for tomorrow, so I'll have some time, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it to dry brush the sand color on it, and
Nice.
try to figure out how to do the vegetation, and it's pretty much done.
Dunzo.
Dunzo McFunzo.
Yeah.
Chris,
I
how's
really-
the Civil War going?
Huh? There's my pile of turd right there. My dinosaur dung.
Your mummified dog.
Yeah. my
Oh,
normal pickup.
shit. Fire, save the matches.
Looks like a cement combat boot.
It's still fairly light. I thought it would be a little bit heavier, but it's all right. So,
Chris,
But,
how's
hey.
the Civil War doing?
it's gonna work, man. That's just the way it is. This is what
It
it's
will.
gonna be.
It'll be just fine. I'm impressed
Yeah.
you did that.
So, I've been doing little ones. I just gotta get. Oh, I'm gonna go get some caulking because I ran out. Well, I might just give me some spackle, but I'm making some little extra hills, mountains, whatever to go with it.
Hey,
So-
Mike, did you see that guy that set up the entire Der Weltkrieg on his magnetic wall? It's on Facebook. I saw it earlier today.
No.
It's absurd.
I mean, it's bending around two walls.
Wow.
Chris, how's U.S. Civil War coming?
Mr. Long.
No, not him. You.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
It hasn't been.
I mean, Chris Long's probably got the entire Army of the Potomac painted by now.
Right?
You may
Yeah,
not
he
have
started
it
on it
printed, he's got it
yesterday.
printed.
What's that?
I said, yeah, probably. He started on it yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, then he's probably already into the Army of the Mississippi by now, or the Army of Tennessee by now.
Yeah, he's on to the next theater.
Yeah. whether I'm going to hit golf balls or not tomorrow. I play every damn day. Got a tournament to play in Saturday.
They let you in public?
Huh?
They're letting you in public again?
Yeah.
He still has to stay away from the school.
Oh, no, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I can't live within a mile.
Damn it.
I'd rule out just about everywhere up here. It seems like there's school on every corner.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about building 3 more in this county. We're growing so fast. When you got an interstate that runs right through the middle of your county, you know.
I got a tax bill from a county I haven't lived in a year the other day.
Oh, I got another sub. Thanks, whoever it was.
That was Ashley.
No, she did that yesterday.
Come on, you piece of monkey grubbing.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. So, Todd, you still out there? You telling me you had those Christmas counters? Because that's awesome, dude. All right. When are you? Wait a minute, Andrew. Y'all getting together tomorrow?
Who? Yeah. Yes, Todd and I for more victory awaits.
Yeah. No, Todd, you got that wrong. There's one family tree in the whole state.
Yeah, and it looks like an ivy patch.
Thank God I was born in the other Virginia.
Yeah, but that's okay. You finally moved to West Virginia.
So I can't make fun of people from Iowa anymore.
Why? Because what I used to live.
Because I'm people from Iowa now.
Yeah, my daughter lives up there. She's from Iowa, so I got to be cautious.
No,
No,
Chris's people are from Iowa.
My great great-grandfather.
Chris's corn people now.
Yeah.
Children of the corn.
Well, he
Malachi.
he actually was born in Indiana, but they moved when he was a child to Iowa, about 2 hours north of where I'm living right now. In fact,
I'm trying to figure out which one of those I would prefer.
what, Illinois or Iowa?
Illinois, Indiana, or Iowa.
They're all the fucking same.
So it's about
Flat
seven.
and a shit ton of corn.
And some pigs here and there.
Oh yeah, you can't swing a dead cat.
Not in Illinois. They're scared of people in Illinois.
No, dude, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting some pigs around this joint.
Yeah, but they're all scared of humans on account of, the girlfriend situation.
Dude, what are you doing with a Bowie knife?
What?
What the
He's
actual
muted.
hell?
I actually liked Iowa.
And big in that screen. Oh, okay. What the shit?
That's a knife. Is he cutting pink foam?
Make his screen big so we can all see in case we need to call EMS.
It's just
No,
a
go
max-
go ahead, cut your fingers off.
Hey, can we at least watch him bleed for a couple minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a minute to
as long as he doesn't hit an artery, we're all good.
Well, I mean, what's the response time out there? Even if we call him immediately, we get to watch for a while.
Yeah, he's in that gated community also.
Stay away from me, Bishop.
All right, Mr. Mumbly Peg.
I'll take a BLT, Brian.
I need a sharp.
Yeah, right.
Uh-oh, wife's here.
Put the knife away. You don't want her to use it on you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not good for this thing.
Yeah, she's gonna see the Amazon bill for all the Zombicide starter sets.
Is that knife actually sharp? Because that doesn't seem.
No,
to be
it's
sharp.
not sharp at all. I need to sharpen it.
If it ever was, it's not after he did that a couple times.
Yes, we'll say that's.
A dull blade is more dangerous than a sharp blade.
Amen.
You should know
Anything
that.
Brian's holding is a terror.
Brian, I need to see your totem chip before you use that thing.
Thank you,
It's
Reese.
just a circle. It's just
Right?
a circle. They're in the corner left on that damn thing.
Here, I'll be right back, boys.
It is oval as oval gets.
I'm glad
It's
to
like
be
a
among
damn
cultured
rugby
men.
ball. What's that?
I'm glad to be among cultured men.
He got out of a little toy kit when he was a kid, and he painted it to look real.
What are you talking about, Jeffy, buddy? I'm sorry.
I said Brian's knife is probably one of the ones he got out of his toy M1 Garand bayonet kit when he was a kid, and he painted it to look real.
That's one vicious M1 bayonet, man. Or it's an M7 bayonet. But yeah, that's
That's
vicious.
when my daddy bought me I think it was the G.I. Joe M1 Garand kit, World War II thingy. Had a bayonet, plastic bayonet on the front, and it shot little balls out of it.
You ever seen the Bolo bayonet they made for the Krag in the Springfield for the Philippines?
Yes,
That thing is sick.
correct.
Oh man.
That's like that weird, turn of the century Victorian era, like when everybody's like really, really experimenting with mass-produced shovel bayonets.
Yeah.
It's one of those like you guys have got to know this is a terrible idea.
Well, I know it's probably an awful bayonet, but it wouldn't be a bad hand weapon.
Yeah, except that you're holding a rifle, so you should probably get after it with
Yeah, shooting somebody before stabbing somebody is always the way to go.
There's a certain amount of safety and separation that is nice.
Yeah, I would prefer to put a bullet in somebody before they got their hands on me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
He's back from outer space.
Comes walking into the
Throw us
garage.
all
And
through fingers.
I'm walking into the garage and I'm passing by her with my knife. Hi, honey.
Yeah, finger check. How many you got, Brian?
And while you're at it, the toes too, just in case.
Hey, Brian, that's when you walk by, say, and one of the kids is yelling and screaming. I'll be right back.
Look at that, man. Mm-hmm. You know.
Look at that
Don't
turkey
show
leg.
feet. Oh, actually, that's a good point, Chris. You were looking for more subscribers. Go put that clip on Feet Finder.
Oh, Big Murray? Sorry, man. All right,
What's up?
Oh, we did that live feed, man. I totally left you in there.
Oh, it happens, man. Is it? I didn't get all the way to the end.
It's on there. I didn't take it out. It's on there, dude.
Nice.
You're sitting in there. We're still live.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat tell me if we're live? And then I think it was Toma because I said, yeah, you're still live, man.
Yeah. So we had a little short live stream. Well, not even that short, but we had a live stream on Saturday night. And Brian, I don't know if it's because you're used to Melon or what, but instead of ending the live stream, I guess you just closed the window.
Yeah, I forgot to hit in broadcast.
But so my goofy house was just sitting there. Nice, Chris.
What the fuck is that on top?
An aircraft catapult.
Oh, that's what I kind of thought that was.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Little two pontoon single wing.
Yeah,
Yep.
an OS2U Kingfisher.
Does it have the Kingfisher with it?
My chow.
Voila. I did paint halfway through a set of a Union marching line today.
Nice.
That's about it. I've got some blue on their flags. I'm trying to figure out which state I'm going to do first.
It's gonna go with my Sea King helicopter.
Nice.
Nice.
Same scale,
The
same company.
What year? What? Okay.
Bless you.
What year is
Thank
that?
you.
Texas? What is that? A Cold War Texas? I don't know.
No, the King, the Sea King is for going with my subs.
Con sonar.
CH-53?
There's no place to land a helicopter on USS Texas.
Never
Not with
said
that
so.
attitude.
What's that?
Not with that attitude.
I mean, if you took out 1, 2, 3,
How flat are the top of the turrets?
I'm about to say.
if you take out 14 20 millimeter guns and 2 twin 40 millimeter gun tubs, you could land it on the fantail.
Rotate B and land it on top A turret.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Or same thing with X and Y. But yeah.
Actually, it's bigger than the turret.
Oh, a Sea King probably is, but
can you get 2 wheels down? Because if you can put it in 2 wheels down, put it in a hover, a good pilot can hold it and you can offload troops.
There you
we
go.
could also talk about something that isn't a giant helicopter.
I bet you could land an OH-13 on it.
There you go. The helicopter is actually longer than the turret itself.
Wow.
Now just imagine that, like, so we've all seen What If, the Final Countdown, where USS Enterprise goes back in time.
Yes.
Now
I mean, I
imagine
haven't
that-
seen it, but
Very good movie.
It is. Now imagine you got Texas with a couple helicopters and like anti-shipping missiles. Like, what are they, Kestrels or whatever?
Right.
Or I don't think I think an Exus set is probably too big to put on a helicopter, but you get my point. But yeah, just going straight over, I don't know, one of those little guys like a Sparrow or something, just snaking right onto one of the armored windows on the conning tower, Yamato.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty awesome, just for Texas to then line up and just start slamming 12-inch shells into it. But yeah.
I think at that point you'd call it the USS Second Amendment.
Yeah, the USS Second Amendment rights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Like, so Texas did get I can't think of the mark. Do you call it the radar assisted firing director that the U.S. is using mid to late war that allowed them to fire out of squalls like Samar style and whatnot?
Right.
That would be entertaining to see how Japanese heavy capital units were able to compete with that. Yeah.
Well, I don't have his bags and his kit done, nor do I have his Sten gun. But there's my section commander.
Nice.
So
Outstanding.
I'd say the camo works on the helmet. So
Looks great, dude.
Reese, do you have? Okay, so I know that finding pretty much anything I want in like 135th or 1/100 is easy. But do you have? Is it easy for you to find anything you want in 54 mil?
So
54 millimeters. What's up?
for my actual World War II, I use 1/35th scale. So finding stuff depending on the era and depending on the theater can be difficult.
Right.
Pacific War is hard to find. I've got just about every set of Japanese in 1/35th that I can find at a reasonable price. And there comes a point where the same four figures are the same four figures, and then you just have an army of 4 guys 25 times.
Right. Gotcha.
So yeah, I can find what I need, but finding it in quantity can be difficult.
Well, who's the biggest producing company for 54 millimeter?
So again, for 1/35th scale, I would probably say Tamiya or Dragon.
Dragon, right? Which I have some dragons.
Dragon for figures, at least.
Right.
But for actual 54 millimeter figures, meaning that are a little bit bigger, I don't know. Armies in Plastic is probably the most prolific,
Really?
and you can get them. I don't know if you've ever been on their website.
Now, Andrew sent me some, and I think I bought some from Armies in Plastic.
You can get Armies in Plastic's out of New York, and they're moving all their production from China back to the United States. So I'm a big supporter of that. Not trying to get political, but anytime we move a production line to the States, it makes it easier to get figures.
Right.
So you can get a box of, well, they're having a sale right now. If you can get it under $10, you can get a box of 20 figures for less than $10.
Sweet.
Now these guys are somewhere between 15 to $20 a box of 4 to 5 figures.
Really?
So yeah, when you get into the actual model kit figures, they add up in a heartbeat.
I remember the Dragon German infrared ball was pretty expensive too.
Yeah, Dragon.
Good sculpts though.
Dragon's got some good stuff. They're not some of the sculpts are showing their age. I mean, some of those molds are 30 years old now, but they make some good stuff. There's only one set of 135th Viet Cong that I know of that was ever made, and I've got probably 4 or 5 boxes of it. And then there's only one set of 135th NVA that was ever made, and I've probably got 4 or 5 boxes of it. So,
There you go,
Nice.
boys.
oh, she's beautiful.
Nice quote.
I don't have any of this top stuff glued down yet, though.
Where's the slots for the oarsmen?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris, and walkabout Chris. Toy Soldiers of San Diego, which is TSSD, was amazing. However, I don't know if you know this or not, the people that own them sold the production line to, I believe, McShawn's Closet out of Nashville, Tennessee, or Murfreesboro, Tennessee, one or the other. And so they've been in production, but it's very limited compared to what it used to be. So they're not coming out with as much new stuff. They're just kind of producing the old stuff.
Andrew, those stewards you sent me were from. They were from Soldiers and Plastic, weren't they?
They're from the Plastic Soldier Company.
Oh, Plastic Soldier Company. Okay.
Yeah, it's 15 mil, not 54.
Right.
So Hexy, to compare, here's a 54 or 60 mil figure, roughly,
Right.
compared with a 135th scale figure. Whoops. Actually, let me get a figure on a base. That's going to be better.
Oh yeah. Wow, it's amazing. Only 3 points is
Yep.
The
nice.
German's a little short, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a little short for a stormtrooper.
Is his name Luke?
No. But
Name's Hans.
Lucas.
so.
Paul. His name's Paul.
Anyway, it is amazing the variation, even in my quote unquote scale, that can happen. So some people will call those other guys, the bigger guys, 60 mil. So here's 2 guys that are supposedly the same scale, and I mean they're roughly the same scale, but so, and these are guys I'd use together. So I probably have some Armies of Plastic laying around here somewhere. Let me compare Armies of Plastic to Toy Soldiers of San Diego. So Armies of Plastic Arab to, no, that's Paragon, but it'll compare. I don't have Toy Soldiers of San Diego on me, but
That's not bad.
yeah. So Paragon measures about 60 millimeter. Armies of Plastic varies between 54 to 60, depending on the figures.
Right.
So,
Chris Long, you used to retail? Wow. Or resell, whatever.
actually, I do have some Toy Soldiers of San Diego figures because that. Let me switch them out because that officer I showed you was Toy Soldiers of San Diego. So here's Armies of Plastic and Toy Soldiers of San Diego side by side.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, that's fair. Didn't mean to go on a tirade about miniature scales and the lack of consistency.
No, I mean,
Oh, you could say that about literally any scale.
stuff intrigues me.
Yeah, and it becomes more apparent the larger you get.
Yeah.
Because just a slight deviation in percentage is going to be a bigger difference.
Right.
So,
Excuse me.
but
Let's fire some cannons.
I need a metric tape measure.
Your
Stanley
Wiley
usually
Games-
makes Universal streets with both on them.
So does Whaley Games.
So,
Accurate.
somebody actually stole all my Wiley Games tape measures.
What?
Stole them. How?
While I was at the convention, I got my table, I got my dice, my dice trays and my tape measures were all set out.
Wait. Like March to Victory?
And I walked away and I walked back and all my tape measures were gone. So
Harold.
I brought my own and I used my own. So
Okay, so
didn't want to cause a fuss about it, but
are you gonna make it to Battles and Brews?
when is that?
Second, I think like July 13th, 14th, 15th time frame.
I can't speak for it, but do I have to sign up for it early?
No.
I'm going to try to make it. I don't know if I can or not.
Okay. So the other one, if you can't make that one, I'm officially inviting you, whether my brother likes it or not. My brother won't care. He thinks you're a cool kid.
Okay.
And so does Mike Burke. He likes you also. Anyway, if you can't make it, that the following weekend is J3 up here in Illinois.
Okay, and let's talk location on that because I'd have to ask off and take some vacation time, but that might actually be feasible.
Okay.
I just have to be back August 1st to take my wife to a
Oh
concert.
yeah, you'll. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Yeah, the J3, it's our own little game weekend. My brother will be there. Chris Copeland will be there. Joel will be there. Mike Burke will be there. Obviously, Jay will be there. I'll be there. One of our other buddies, Eric, will be there. A couple other cats from St. Louis will be coming up. So, yeah, it's a lot less. Well, for you, not so much because you can stay at your dad's house for free.
Yeah.
But the entire weekend is going to be like probably $55, and that's food included.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Yeah.
completely doable.
So
Yeah, just privately, let's talk info on that, and I'll see what I can do. Obviously, I can't speak one way or the other because we got, I don't know if I told you this or not, we got hit with a double vaccination week at the end of June.
oh yeah.
I don't know when. I don't know when that's going to happen. So,
But the point I'm making on that is that either for Battles and Brews or to J3, I'll make sure we get you a couple,
okay,
couple and a half dozen of these.
I'd be fine with 2.
So
And I think I've got one stuff somewhere that I got in a goodie basket a long time ago.
yeah.
But it was really disappointing because I had all that stuff set out and they've been so good to me, and then I walk over and they gone. So
Yeah, we'll get you taken care of, brother. Skylar Edelman says the challenge with wargaming scales is that while historically the scales were set as foot to eye line, over time different manufacturers went table to eye, others base to top of head, and then there's GW.
yeah,
No, and now Atomic Mass Games. So
are they going to do more with the Legion line?
what's that?
Are they going to do more with the Legion line?
Yeah, they're still doing Legion, but they're really focusing on Shatterpoint right now.
Okay.
And of course, being the capitalists they are, they decided to make it a completely different scale.
It's closer to my scale, I think.
It's like 45 millimeter.
Okay.
So
What
you know,
35th scale?
now there's Star Wars from that company in 3 different scales. You got the True 25/28 for
Imperial Assault.
Imperial Assault.
I didn't think they were making Imperial Assault anymore.
No, they're not. You can still buy it, but
Yeah, it's still in production.
yeah, they're producing it, but they're not making anything new for it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And then
Legion in 32,
Yeah.
35.
Legion 30, 32, 35, somewhere in there. And then Shatterpoint at 40, 45, somewhere in there.
Yeah, get Shatterpoint. He just opened or just released.
Yeah,
I've got a box of Legion figures that I've painted. Just they sit on my shelf and never see action. So
they are coming out with Ewoks for Legion.
next thing you know, you'll tell me there's a Gungan army too.
It'll happen.
Eventually, yeah, they'll have Gungans. It just takes them forever because they got to points balance everything, which is a pain in the ass.
I need to get a 3D printer and I need to subscribe to a certain Patreon.
Yep.
And then
So,
knock it out.
well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Before we do, McMurray, did you want to do a Who Am I real quick?
Sure.
You got somebody in mind?
You will hear in a couple seconds.
Yeah, give me a hot second.
Stalin.
Yeah, go for it.
Gandhi.
You shut up. All right, I'll start.
Just like
Is he a he?
Did you just say is he a he?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Mike, you're next.
Living or dead? Are they dead?
Yes.
Take care, Gremlin. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Okay, so he is dead. Hexy.
Okay. Was he military?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Was he born in the 20th century?
No.
Ryan.
I wasn't born in the 20th century. Was he involved in the Peloponnesian?
No.
Ah, all right.
How many was that?
That was 5.
Let's see here. This individual served in multiple South American navies.
Holy crap! All right.
South American navies?
Yep.
Okay, that's out of my world.
Can I take a shot?
Sure.
Is his last name Bolivar?
No. I think he was big in the army kind of stuff, not necessarily the navies on Haiti there.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
That's fair.
All right. Were these sailing navies or steam navies?
Sailing.
All right.
Yes, sailing. Call-
Mr.
Yeah.
Mike.
Was he a native of South America?
No.
Good question. Good
Yeah, that was an
question.
outstanding one.
Hexy, just throw out a question out to help us narrow it down, maybe.
You said South America. Was he Argentinian?
No, he's not a South American.
Oh, my bad. Okay, yeah, but okay, South America though. But was he part of the Argentinian Navy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Very good question.
You are said as not 20th century or whatever, right?
Not 20th century, no.
Alright.
A
is it-
spare free hint. The Argentinians were the only one of the ABC powers that he did not serve under, but yes, in South America.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Okay, let's see here.
You guys play hard games.
Jeff, would it help you? So it's okay, so we covered it's not a steam navy. It is a glorious age of sail. Navy. He is glorious age of sail naval commander.
And anybody out there in the YouTubeverse, you can throw questions in also.
Was he from the United Kingdom?
Yes.
Horatio.
No. Nelson only really ever served in the Royal Navy. He died in the service of the Royal Navy.
I just watched a documentary on this the other night too, and I can't remember what the guy's name is.
Yes, you did, because we were talking about him.
Wow.
Fuck.
Was he an officer in the Royal Navy first?
Yes.
Okay. Mike, you got a question?
Was he ever a pirate?
No. And I think that's to 15. This gentleman was the inspiration for the character Horatio Hornblower, and Jesus, what's the guy from Pat O'Brien's books? Jack Aubrey.
Oh, for Master and Commander?
Yes.
Shit.
Granted, he was the inspiration for Jack Aubrey, not necessarily the specific episode of that book series that was shown in Master and Commander. That the movie Master and Commander was not based on his actions; the character was based on him.
No, I'm talking about the book series that involves Master
Yes.
and Commander, not
Then yes, yep, it's based off of his exploits in his life.
the snippet that is Master and Commander the movie.
Exceptionally good snippet, but correct. Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a
One of the better naval movies.
shit. I'm drawing a blank at this point.
Okay. It's not an easy one, but it's a fairly he's a very well known. Okay, how about this? He's known to be one of the greatest frigate captains that ever sailed.
Oh, damn.
It's not Jellicoe.
Jellicoe? No. Although Jellicoe would have been a good one because it's the 107th anniversary of Jutland today. Jellicoe would have been a good one. So would Beatty.
Okay. Was he what's the word I'm looking for? Was he a duke or an earl?
He had a brief political career in the UK. Brief. I don't believe he ever held he held the title of nobility. I do not believe it was a duke. I don't think he ever attained the title of duke.
Right.
Stand by.
Was
He
he
was not a Duke. He was an Earl. There you go.
was he ever involved in military actions against the United States of America?
I know who it is now. I know who it is now.
There you go, Jeffy. Jeffy got into it. Let's see. I don't believe so. He was a member of the Royal Navy during the time when they engaged the U.S. Navy, the fledgling U.S. Navy. But
Right, in 1812.
I do not believe that he was ever directly involved in combat against the United States of America.
Okay.
The guy that I have in mind, I think, is the only UK naval officer that I know that was an Earl.
Okay,
Is it Thomas Cochrane?
it is.
Look at you.
10th Earl Dundonald. Also, again, so the that first one was a big one because he served in the Royal Navy. Then he won a spot as in the House of Commons, I believe, or either way as an MP. Then there was some political drama that he may have been guilty of, may not have been guilty of. Left the UK, served in the Royal Chilean Navy, served in the Imperial Brazilian Navy, and then wound up, I believe, finishing his career in the Imperial Hellenic Navy, or in the Royal Hellenic Navy, so the Greek Navy.
Wow.
Nice.
But he's famous for capturing a large shipwreck-rigged Spanish frigate named El Gamo with a ridiculously small brig called HMS Speedy, which mounted a broadside of 7 4-pound cannon. He was famous for saying that the brig was so small that to shave, he would stand in his cabin and lift the grating off that separated his cabin from the quarterdeck, and he would set his shaving stuff on the quarterdeck and stand with his head out of his cabin.
Did those crack 4-pounders make an awful din?
Yes, I was about to say the other thing is he was known rather well for being able to, and routinely as a show of kind of goofiness, carry the entire weight of broadside of his ship around in his coat, like just in the pockets, because it was 7 4-pound balls. But using HMS Speedy, he put a real dent and a real hurt on shipping on the French Mediterranean coast, like real bad. Was known as the Sea Wolf. We got all kinds of.
Surprised the last name wasn't Barrett.
Yeah, no, that's a little later on. He I don't know that Cochrane spent much time on a Halifax pier. But
McMurray, I dearly hope we're not the only ones getting these references.
Jesus, we're laying it on pretty thick at this point, so
I
who
agree.
knows? But Jeff, that's a good point. Or whoever said Jellicoe, that's a good point. I probably should have gone with like Jellicoe or Beatty or maybe Spear or Hipper to commemorate, but that's okay.
Hey, before we sign off, number one, thank you guys. Number two, have you ever listened to the parody Garnett's Homemade Beer? You need to. It's about his brother, Garnett Rogers, and his homemade beer operation. You need to give it a listen. So
There you go. Chris, next week we're going to have 20 questions, and the answer is going to be SMS Dareflinger.
Okay.
Jutland stuff. Just Jutland stuff. All right.
Sounds good. All right, boys. So this Saturday, there's a good chance we'll have a paint and chat. I'll post it as early as I can. Should be good to go there. And then Friday, I should be able to do just a non-video or a non-YouTube paint and chat over on the Discord, starting up about the same time. So keep an ear out for your Discord to chime. I'll make an announcement in the in general. So, guys, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Tom Micah, Scalar Gremlin, Tim D, Jeffrey Edwards, Walkabout Games. We had Wardrobe with us for a little while. Tim D, if I didn't already say your name. Greg and Ashley and Charles, and let's not forget we had Cindy on early, and Richard and Eric C. Of course, all the guys here. I appreciate it, one and all. Guys, y'all have a great rest of your week. When you hear or see of me next, I will have finished another cycle around the sun. So until next time, we shall see you on the flip side.
Later, Paulie.